Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say is to anyone who was expecting part two of my Golden Axe Warrior run, I apologize, but actually that's what I had intended to do. I went ahead and loaded it up and got set to go, and then saw that my save file was gone. And then I looked into it and saw that the saving just didn't work with my hastily thrown together emulator setup. So I'm like, okay, well, I can't continue that. Now what? So then I remembered this game, and I'm like, okay, there was an NES version of that. So I grabbed that quickly, and it doesn't have the intro that I was expecting, and I didn't understand what was happening at the beginning. But I remember the Commodore 64 version, so I'm gonna just go ahead and give that a go. I played this game a lot when I was like 12. I have not played it in many, many years. I'm hoping that my memory will carry me through. Ghostbusters for professional paranormal investigations and eliminations. We are ready to believe you. To form a Ghostbusters franchise in your city, please state your name. Last, first. Last and first? That seems legit. Do you have an account? No. In that case, welcome to your new business. As a new franchise owner, the bank will advance you $10,000 for equipment. Use it wisely. Good luck. You have $10,000. Press spacebar to view car options. Alright, so my recollection of this game is that yeah, my recollection of this game is that you can play it with the compact car, but it's kind of hard because it can barely hold anything. But then it frees up more money for other things. Also, who could buy a car for $2,000 anymore? Alright, so you know what? We'll start with the iconic hearse from the movie. Okay, so... Oh, good. My controls mapped correctly. Alright, I remember that without this stuff, the game was a lot more difficult. Did I need this? Yeah, probably. Okay, and... Ghost bait. Oh, well, you need at least one trap. I remember not really needing the bait. What else was there? Oh, yeah, I can't afford that. So, you can play the game repeatedly using the money that you earned on previous playthroughs. You can then afford more stuff. Now, the vacuum is used to suck up the random yellow ones that you find on the way to various stops, but I can't remember if I ever tried playing without it. We'll get 3 traps. Alright, you know what? I'll do the vacuum, because I'm used to playing with it, I think. Alright, 4 traps then. Okay, end. And the game starts immediately. So my recollection is that you have to take the shortest possible path to the flashing building, which is where it's detecting the ghost. And then depending on... Yeah, alright, we're here. Okay, so we put the trap down. We position... And... There we go. Alright, cool, I remembered how to play. Alright, and now... The purple means that there's going to be a ghost here soon. I don't know if there will be one here when I get there, but... Okay, it's not here yet. I have to come back when it's here. So basically the way this game works is the city's PK energy increases as you play, and when it gets to a certain point, like Zool opens up and you have to confront the big bad there. Tagging these guys... Oh, that's right, the second one comes out over there. Tagging those guys makes them appear there. If you don't suck them up, then when they get to the center of the city, they increase the PK energy much faster. I think it's like increases it by 100 or something. So you want to suck them up. There's no monetary reward for that, but... So when you arrive at the building, you place the trap first, then you position the first dude and then the second dude. Just waiting for the ghost to get a little closer. You want it to be in front of your beam, and then you can move the guys while the streams are out, but you don't want to cross the streams, otherwise the ghost gets away. You get slimed. And the faster you capture the ghost, the more money you get for it. You can get up to 1,000, but you know the money you get goes down the longer you take to capture the ghost. This is one of those games where it's not obvious how to play just from looking at it, unfortunately. Now, that was the third ghost I caught, so that means of my four traps, I only have one free one. Luckily, this one is close to headquarters, so I can go to headquarters and drop off my ghosts as soon as I'm done with this bust. If I start the streams while he's all the way up there, it's going to be too hard to catch him. Alright, so now my fourth trap is full, so I have to go back to headquarters. I love this. Just another Zelda fan in chat says, I can't watch you anymore when my girlfriend is around. Let's see. Explaining that... Oh, the ghost is not out here yet. I think he was rubbing her feet, and he asked, should I rub both at the same time? And she said, super duper multitask, which is great. Uh-oh. Because that's a reference to super duper multitasking, isn't it? Hey, I got lucky. I thought for sure I was going to miss that one. And MCAT asks, did I ever visit the movie location in New York? No, I have not. That sounds like a really cool idea, though. I probably shouldn't have done this. I'm now making a big circle for no reason. Well, hopefully by the time I get there, which is gonna take a while, the ghost will have shown up. The game speed does increase as the energy gets higher, but the ultimate goal of the game is to finish with more money than you started with, so that on your next playthrough you can do more. Oh, and the ghost is out. Very good. Oh, not again. And we missed. So I get slimed. I get no money. And also the PK energy goes up by 300 as a penalty. So I'm going back to headquarters to unslime my Ghostbuster. It's okay if one gets slimed, but if a second one does, you can't bust anything, because you need 2 Ghostbusters to do that. Where the heck? Hopefully, again, the ghost will be out by the time I get to the building. Having such trouble finding them. Nope, not yet. Just Another Zelda fan in chat asks, when are you playing Zelda again? That'll be Saturday. And have you heard from Zelda Maker? He has not contacted me this week. I don't see that there was a reason for him to contact me because I didn't need any hints. Up, and there's the ghost. Of course, now I have created a nice long cruising path until I get there. Wait, what happened? There was a ghost here, right? I don't have to approach the building from the bottom, do I? A short drive. There it is. I don't remember having to approach from a particular side of the building. Took me a while to get here, so I only got $500. Oh, I'm gonna stop you in your tracks there. And you. Hello? Ghosties. Where are you? Oh, and there's one. Yeah, that was a really good stream. Oops. Almost missed you. That was a really good stream last Saturday. I had a lot of fun. But I'll see if I can get saving to work on that Sega Master System emulator I grabbed. And as long as I can do that, I'll try to continue Golden Axe Warrior next week from about where I was at the end of last week. Ah, come on, get there already. Here we go. I don't want to take too long. It is possible to run out of time while you're at the site. Ugh, not again. Okay, I got lucky that time. Oh, that was only 400. I think the minimum you can get is 300 or 200. It's one of those. I'll just go to headquarters. Might as well empty the traps if I can't find anything. My recollection is after the city's energy goes over the 1,000 mark, things start to happen a lot more quickly, and the pace of the game just increases a lot. Okay, something should appear there soon. It's kind of mellow at the beginning, but it gives you a good chance to raise some money. Not yet. Maybe by the time I get back around. The longer the distance that you travel with the joystick, the longer the drive. But the drive isn't super eventful. If you cross one of the ghosts coming in from the corners, then you can suck them up. Maybe at about 800 that one will come out. Oh, wait, we have one here. It's a short drive. Alright, let's see if I can not mess this one up. Oh, boy. I crossed the streams. Fortunately, your backpack's shorted out in time. Go back to Ghost Headquarters. The reason you have to go back... Oh, and you can see the energy counter is going up faster now. The reason you have to go back is that takes out 2 of your Ghostbusters, so... you automatically have to go back before you can bust anything else. With only one, you cannot do anything. That's unfortunate, though. Alright, we're spacing further apart this time. Okay, I was pretty timely there. 800. Okay, gotta find another one. Alright, hopefully this one will show up by the time I get there. Do I have any plans for Halloween? I have plans for the weekend, but I don't actually know what we're doing on Halloween yet. Of course, you know, it's a little more difficult because we have school on Halloween, we don't get out of work early. So, I don't know when we're gonna have... when we're gonna trick-or-treat versus when we're gonna have dinner, so... this is the dilemma. At least we don't have work the next day. Okay, that was better execution there. 800. I forgot to keep track of how many traps I have. Actually, I think I only busted one. Alright, well, now I have 4 empty traps. Alright, let's go find something. Purple. So, if you were looking carefully at the city map over there, you can also see that the Keymaster and the Gatekeeper are moving around. I don't remember what the gameplay ramifications are. I have absolutely no recollection. What am I dressing up as? That's a good question. I honestly don't know. I think... Oh, are you kidding me? I think my daughter is going to be some sort of, like, half-demon roomie or something. And, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be. I have a penguin suit that, if I'm feeling lazy, I just put that on. So I might just wind up doing that. That ghost didn't come out yet. Is it going to come out at 1700? Good chance that it will. No? No. Usually they come out on, like, even hundreds. This one's also purple. Could give it a go. I don't remember if they come out on the 50s. I know they definitely come out on the hundreds. Oh, there he is. There's definitely some wait time in this game. Ah! I think I have to go back. Alright, now that we're past 2000, the PK energy is going up much faster. Oh, and that one finally came out. Okay. Yeah, things are going to start happening a lot quicker now. So I'll have to pick up the pace too. Be a little lower down. Alright, that one was well done. 700. Now the building right on top didn't come out yet. Just another Zelda fan chat is thinking of dressing up as Waldo. As in, where's Waldo? Yeah, but then it's too easy to find you. What are you gonna do? Hide behind the bushes? You know, knock on the door and run away? Ah, you didn't go along with my stream at all. Well, there's plenty of ghosts to catch. And that was just at the bottom. I'm messing up too much, though. I hope I have a few more chances. Otherwise, I am going to run out of time. Come on. Come a little closer. That's it. Yes, Bob Q. Ghostbusters for Commodore 64. That bus was worth 600 and... Where is everybody? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I tried to continue Golden Axe Warrior, but my save didn't actually save. So that was impossible, and I had no time to prepare. So I grabbed the first thing I could think of. And Bob Q asks, did you see the newest Zelda hack by the 3 Dude? So I must admit, the only Zelda hacks I know are the Zelda Maker ones. I haven't looked into any others. So I guess I know what I'm playing next. No! You're on the wrong side of the stream. Why can't you come over here? I'm totally gonna run out of time, aren't I? Ah, okay, that worked. I only got 300 for that. Oh, and now things have gotten faster again. Bob Q says the guy is better at making hacks than Zelda Maker. Really? Well, also, I think it would be good if I played someone else's hack because, you know, I'm definitely familiar with Zelda Maker's style by now. It would definitely be interesting to play someone else's hack at this point. Have I filled my traps? I may have filled my traps. I wasn't keeping count. Fortunately, it's a short drive to HQ. I'm almost to 10,000. Just a little further to go. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know how long Zelda Maker's been making Zelda hacks, but... Ugh, not again. Come on, RNG. Oh! Well, I got very lucky there. Just 700 more to go. Ah! Go up! Oh boy, now you can see that things are starting to go crazy. Ah! All the way on the other side of the screen. I'm surprised I got that one. Lower down, dude. And yes, I did just quote Beavis and Butthead. Oh, wow. That was kind of lucky. I was able to go to the other building immediately. No! Oh, wow, that one worked out okay. Hey, I officially have more money than I started with. This worked out. Uh-oh. Ah, there's so many! Wait, is this one already gone? Yeah. Please still be there. Okay, he is. No, that's the wrong way. Oh, geez, you know, I totally forgot. I've been watching the World Series up until now. I totally forgot to turn it on. I was, oops. So confused. You have no empty traps. Go back to headquarters. Oh, no. What's the score, Bob Q? I actually watched, a lot of the marathon game that took place Monday night, the 18-inning one, but I had to go to bed at 1 a.m. So I only got as far as the 15th inning. Wow, Bob Q says the Blue Jays are up 6-1 in the ninth. That's kind of a repeat of yesterday. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember hearing that it ended at 3 a.m. Alright, well, this game isn't going to go much further. Now, as you can see, the... oh, and you see the PK energy just jumped 300? That's because there was a ghost that got away. The game keeps track of all of them, even if you can't. Oh, I only got $300 for that one, so it was about to get away too. Up, marshmallow alert. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Marshmallow Man did $4,000 worth of damage. No. I honestly don't remember how to prevent that. I think, okay, now I'm thinking about it. I remember that the building will turn white if the Marshmallow Man is going to strike somewhere, but I don't remember how to fix that. So much for me having more money than I started with. I took a very long path. But the ghost is still here. That being said, it could get away soon. Nope, got it. How many empty traps do I still have? I started moving. Fortunately, this was still a short drive. Okay. Got you. Wow, I only got 300? Ah! Why is it going so quickly? You have no empty trap. Oh, no! I have no empty traps. That Marshmallow Man is gonna screw me. I better get back there quickly. Nope, too late. Oh, the wrong building got wrecked. That's funny. Well, this stinks. I had so much money. Bob Q asks, am I playing on Saturday this week? Yes, the next part of Forgotten Key will be Saturday night. Not another... You broke that building already. Wow, I'm gonna have, like, no money left. The Keymaster and Gatekeeper arrived at Zool, ending the game. You didn't make enough money. So the bank has foreclosed. Better luck next time. Well, crap. I guess I should try again. I really thought I knew what I was doing. The Marshmallow Man messed me up. Alright, we'll try this again. What if I say yes? What is your account number? Oh, it didn't give me one because I didn't win. Invalid account number. Do you have an account? No. Alright, so they'll give me my starting $10,000 again. Alright, we'll start with the hearse one more time. What is the bait for? Alright, hold on a second. I don't remember it being essential, but Ghostbusters game ghost bait C64. Hopefully that's enough. Oh. Oh boy, okay. Well, clearly I did not. Ghost bait. Attract straying ghosts that come together every now and then to form the Marshmallow Man. Without bait, it is impossible to stop him. Well, I guess I need it. Although I guess it's meat for ghosts, yes. Without bait is okay. The supply of bait is limited, and only really use it for the Marshmallow Man. Now, how do you actually use the bait is my question. Okay, it must be activated by pressing B. You have to press. According to this article on the internet here, you have to press fulgurously on B when the marshmallow alert appears. But he doesn't appear until the PK meter hits 5,000. Alright. Oh, and the Dodgers are down to their final out. Well, it looks like we can only afford 3 traps then, which is unfortunate. But, oh well, we'll just have to play the game without more than 3 traps. Obviously, the bait is more important to have. The beginning of the game, very mellow. Not too many ghosts. Not too hard. And I screwed up already. Very good. Oh, it's over already. The World Series game, I mean. That's crazy. So that means the Blue Jays are up on the Dodgers by 3 games to 2, and they're heading back to Toronto for the last 2 games. Game 7 will only be necessary if the Dodgers win Game 6 to stay alive. But, I mean, it's the Dodgers. They're pretty much as good as it gets, so I have a hard time believing it's not going to go to 7 games. But, as longtime Yankee commentator John Sterling always said, you can't predict baseball.
Bob Q says we'll have to make this the YYR Sports Center. No, that's not something I have in the works. However, there was something that I was thinking about trying, and that is, and I might use my Wednesday stream as a trial run. How would y'all feel if... Hold on, I'm catching a ghost first. Okay, there we go. How'd y'all feel if I were to try to do some sort of podcast-like stream where I would talk about and possibly discuss and or debate the latest in video gaming industry news or video gaming news while playing something? So basically, I would try to multitask, video game talk with actually playing something, and I would consider having live callers, and so, for discussion, but also to try to distract me. I was thinking it might be an interesting concept for a show. And I'd be playing, relatively simple stuff, like some games that I could play one-handed, like Pac-Man. Some games that I'm, very familiar with, like original Zelda. Where is everybody? Would I interview Zelda Maker? Asks Bob Q. I mean, I guess. But it would be more of like a news / discussion show. Obviously, an interview of Zelda Maker on the channel would fit right into my other content. Can we be special guests? Asks MCAT. Well, I'm gonna need some callers, so... I'm thinking about doing it all the way, getting a toll-free number. Maybe not a toll-free number, but honestly, does anyone even need that anymore? Who makes phone calls anymore and doesn't have an unlimited phone calls plan of some sort? If you're still paying for long distance, you're doing it wrong. I started thinking about possible ideas for podcasts because of Orange Lounge Radio finally shutting down after 23 and a half years. The longest running video game podcast on the internet. It even has the Guinness record for the same. Bob Q says I have good taste in soap. And MCAT thinks I'm adorable for some reason. Well, thank you. My wife would agree with you. I'm wondering if this building will have a ghost by the time I get there. That's what the pink means. It means that there's going to be a ghost appearing at some point soon. Hey, there he is. Oh, I did it again. Come on, fly around the stream. You can do it. Reminds me of when you have a fly in your place and, you lose sight of him and you're trying to, clap him or swat him or something. And then you have to wait until you can see it again. Ooh! That was very lucky. Basically, I ran out of time. When you run out of time, the backpacks automatically engage. The trap automatically engages, and then it's down to luck. If the ghost just happens to be above the trap, you get him. If not, gotta remember I only have 3 traps. That's gonna be a pain in the butt later. Now I'm going for a drive, but hopefully by the time I get there... Bob Q suggests you could turn it into a dating service. Now that sounds unlikely. Oops, I missed. But how I found my wife was also unlikely. We met on Twitter, if you believe that. Back when Twitter was cool and not a hellhole like it is now. No, not there yet. Okay, how about now? There was someone we were both following. So I met my wife, you know, just through her doing the same sort of bad pun posting and, you know, dirty jokes and whatnot. And, you know, we weren't buddy-buddy or anything, but we liked each other's posts every so often. And then a little bit after I had a bad breakup, a few months after that, she posted something like, "I can't believe you waited 12 years to break up with me." Now, I had no ulterior motives at that point, but I was also in a long-term relationship a few years prior that didn't work out, and so I sent her a message. I'm like, I was also in a long-term relationship that didn't work, so if you're looking for anybody to bounce thoughts off of, I'm here. And she messaged me, and so we messaged each other for a bit, and then we emailed, and then we were phone calling, and then I was on a plane to San Francisco, and yeah, that was it. I think we kind of knew right away. It was nuts. So we dated very long distance, 3,000 miles, seeing each other every 1 to 2 months. And we did that for like a year and a half, and she's like, "I can't do this anymore. One of us has to move." I proposed, she said yes, and then we started the race to see who could get a job first on the opposite coast. We were at New York Comic Con in New York. Well, that was a really dumb statement. That was brought to you by the Department of Redundancy Department. We were at New York Comic Con one weekend, and that's when she got the call from New York Public Library that she was being offered a job. The following, I think, Tuesday, I got my first call back for an interview. I'm like, "Sorry, you're too late." But I had sold a bunch of my old video games already. I sold my Sega Saturn. I have no empty traps. I sold my Sega Saturn. I sold my Turbo Duo. Some of the rarer stuff that I didn't play as much. And gave my Super NES to my sister. I lightened the load a lot. Got rid of my Genesis. Now we go across the street, immediately catch this ghost. Oh, I didn't get rid of everything. There was no way I was getting rid of my Dreamcast. Another 500 beans. Alright, who's next? Nobody? Nobody. This is going to be a very long drive. So, funny story. A new guy just started at my job a few days ago in our department. We now have a little additional help in my department, so hopefully I won't be underwater for too much longer. And he went ahead and told me that he was just at San Diego Comic-Con a little while back, and he met a girl dancing one night, and now he's been talking to her for a couple of months. So he was like, oh yeah, the other guy in the department said that you met a girl in California too. So he asked me about the whole long distance with a California girl thing. It was painful to be so far away from, the person you like for that long, but in the end it was worth it. Now I get to see her every day. It's a really satisfying sound effect. The Commodore 64 sound capability was really great. Great for its day. When was this game made? 84? 85? This is a pretty old game. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to fly. Thanks, MCAT. I don't remember how many empty traps I have, but I know it's less than 3. Alright, there's purple. If I had to guess, that ghost is popping out at 1,000. Yeah, not yet. Let's see if someone wants to jump out at me now. I'm gonna be driving for too long. Well, oh, Bob Q says I would like to see you pursue the calling questions. Although chat seems to work well enough too. But yeah, call-in is different. It's different because you can be put on the spot more. You can have a livelier debate. With chat, I can pick and choose what to read. With call-in, it's, you can be confronted. But honestly, I've always enjoyed phone conversations. I've had some very long phone conversations in my day. In high school, there were 2 people in particular. I had a 3-hour conversation with each of them. One of them I've sort of kept in not very close touch with over the years. Close enough that I message her on her birthday, but the other one, well, that was just sad. I stopped talking to her when I went to college, and there wasn't any particular reason why. I don't know why. It was stupid of me. I should have kept in touch. She wasn't one of my exes. So Bob Q suggested in chat, we'll have to get your exes to call in. I don't have too many of those. But let me think. My first serious girlfriend I had in college, that was like a lifetime ago. She's happily married and her kids are probably in college by now. So I don't know what there would be to say, but I would talk to her. Um, she's been happily married with someone else we went to college with for a long time. The end of that one was stupid. I was still young enough, that I lived under my parents' roof, and I was doing pretty bad in school at the time. So basically, my mom told me to break up with her, and I did. So that was kind of a crappy thing to do. Hopefully, I'm forgiven at this point. Actually, before her, I had one other girlfriend, but that didn't last very long. She ended it relatively quickly. But I don't think we were a good fit anyway, so we were mutual follows on Twitter also. I would talk to her. She was pretty cool. She reminded me of my sister actually, which also means probably not a good romantic fit, but we got along. MCAT asks if I have a single brother. I don't have a brother. Just a younger sister who is also happily married. Only for a few years, but yes, very happily married. Oh, you. And then after those two, I had my long-term relationship coming out of college that ultimately didn't work out. It was one of those sorts of things where the relationship stagnated, and we were both comfortable, but it was doomed. So finally, a mutual friend of ours, who I'm going to see on Sunday, she basically took it upon herself to break us up, because we weren't going to do it by ourselves. It's good that we had that friend. If she called in, I would talk to her. But then my ex after that was a very intense relationship. This was my last relationship before I met my wife. That lasted about a year and a half. And she told me that, she broke it off with me and she gave me a BS reason. And then about a month later, she asked permission to date my friend. In reality, she had been talking to him for a while before she broke it off with me. And then the next year plus of my life was miserable, as, she had inserted herself into my circle of friends and made every big gathering she was there. So I had to choose every time between staying home and not seeing my friends and going to the gathering and making everything awkward. So both were bad choices until, and I was miserable until finally I gave up on that circle of friends and hung out with other people. It was very painful, but if I'm being honest, the person who is now my wife, who had the patience of a saint, helped me get through that. But all in all, I don't think I had fully recovered from that experience until, like, 9, 10 years had gone by. It was just last year that I stopped thinking and stressing about it. That being said, I'd be perfectly okay never talking to that one again. Honestly, I'll talk to people about their relationship problems. I'll even do it while playing video games. But I feel like a lot of it is just the courage to speak your mind, to be honest and true to yourself. You know, don't keep your thoughts to yourself. Communication is everything. And then, well, almost everything. And then timing. You can meet the right person at the wrong time and then it just doesn't work. Which is sad, but, you know, if it's not the right time, it's not the right time. I was very lucky to meet my wife when I did. I've been lucky in a lot of ways throughout my life. The ways that count. I'll probably never win the lottery, but I was a lucky winner in every way that it counted. That was also kind of lucky. I didn't have the ghost in the stream. Bob Q asks, is my wife a model? No, she would never appear in a fashion magazine. But I think she's beautiful, so... I never dated anyone that, you know, that anybody would call a perfect 10 or anything like that. But that's not what I look for anyway. Now, the Marshmallow Man doesn't come out until 5,000. But the rate of increase goes way up, so... it's gonna happen before we know it. Ugh! That one almost did get away. Okay. I want to wait for that one. And this one. And this one. Ah! I gotta go back to HQ after this. I think this is my last empty trap. This is a very chill game. Not too much happens at any given moment. Definitely not a multitasking test. Okay, I definitely don't have any empty traps now. Alright, I've also got a little bit of breathing room, just... oh, jeez. Just in case the Marshmallow Man does show up and I'm not fast enough on the B key. I bet that ghost on the top is going to get away before I have a chance to get to it. Ooh, lucky. Bob Q suggests dressing up as diarrhea for Halloween. What would that even look like? Would you have to also wear the toilet? No, not too late, but I'm gonna need to be quick about it. Oh wow, that was very lucky. Oh, okay, I see. The entire costume simply consists of not showering for a week. Well, I suppose that might work. I wouldn't recommend it, though. Okay. That one cooperated really nicely. Uh-oh. Alright, now things are starting to go bananas. I have no empty traps. Crud. And I moved all the way up there and came all the way back, so I'm just going to be driving around like a fool while that ghost is going to be wreaking havoc and then probably escaping before I can get to it. Bob Q is suggesting girls may not enjoy his costume, but the flies will. Is that a good thing? I'm not sure if that's a good thing. And the ghost is... oh. We got there just a moment too late. Oh, but there's plenty of other stuff to do. That one in the lower left corner, forget it. There's no way I'm getting there in time. I have 2 empty traps after this, right? I think. Fly lower. Once you advance one of the Ghostbusters, you can't move him back. You can only move forward, you can't move backward. Oh dear. Yeah, at this point I'm just forgetting about that one in the lower left corner, I think. It looks like I'm doing really well, but I saw how much money I had last time, and then the Marshmallow Man just destroyed me. Okay, there we go. 600 beans. Alright, is that one still there? No, he's gone. Fly a little lower. That's it. That's the way. I kind of seem to always bust from the right side. I have no empty traps. An on-screen indicator would be nice, but it just, you know, makes you actually use your brain to try to remember how many empty traps you have. So it's kind of a test in that regard. I don't know if this one is still going to be here. Ugh, not again. Alright, that worked out. One must have escaped. I saw the number jump up. That was probably the one in the lower right corner. Oh dear. Ah! Alright, now everything is starting to go nuts. I might get to 20k. So apparently the thing to do if the Marshmallow Man shows up is to mash the B key very quickly. Ah, we screwed that up. Alright, well the Marshmallow Man could show up anytime now. By the time I get back to the map, we're going to be over 5,000. Also, I don't think we're going to have any empty traps. Nice. I have my finger over the B key already. I'm going back to empty my traps. Still ready to mash the B key. I did it! Ha 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 ha! Take that, you jerk! Ooh, you actually get a money bonus, too. Figure I should just go for the one close to me. Come on. Ugh, not again. That's it. Gotta get ready to mash the B key again. I wasn't quick enough that time. I should have just, like, started mashing the key before the screen appeared. I don't know why I waited. MCAT says, maybe it's just me, but I like when they dance before saying, Ghostbusters. Oh, it says I'm out of bait? Oh, that's no good. So does that mean I can't catch the Marshmallow Man again? Yeah, it looks like I'm out of bait. Well, all I can do then is hope that the Marshmallow Man doesn't show up more than 2 more times. Got you. Another 500 bucks. Yeah. I was pressing B, but there was nothing I could do. You jerk. Oh, that one's already gone. Well, hopefully he doesn't show up more than one more time, because we're starting to get towards the end. Got you. I think was that my last empty trap? And he's showed up again. We gotta stop meeting like this. Are any more ghosts gonna show up? No, not another one! Are you kidding me? Was it even possible to buy more bait than that? Bob Q suggests I could have played Luigi's Mansion for Halloween. I don't really think I'm set up to play that. Also, I have absolutely zero experience with the series, apart from the arcade game, which is not really related to the others. I went right across the street to get this one. Nice. But that's not going to take me over 10K, is it? wonder if I can get that one that appeared on the bottom. This is gonna be close. I don't know if I can make over 10K. Again, I have to be quick about it. Oh no! I think I lost. I was off by $500. That stinks. I really want to try again, but it's 10 minutes to midnight. I should stop. Well, Bob Q says L for loser. Yeah, that Marshmallow Man showing up that many times was just. I basically just had to do a little bit better than I did. Damn you, David Crane. Oh, yeah, 1984. This game was from 1984. This game is almost as old as I am. 40? It's 41 years old. So, but yeah, I did enjoy playing it, even though I did not do very well. Oh well, maybe next time. I guess it's possible that I play this on stream again, but like I mentioned, next Wednesday I will probably try to give Golden Axe Warrior another shot, even though the melee range is like 2 millimeters. It makes me long for Link's good range. Um, So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my playing of this game, and I hope you weren't too disappointed that it wasn't part 2 of Golden Axe Warrior. But like I said, I'll try and bring that one back next week. I need to get save files working, otherwise there's no point. So, and I also hope you enjoyed my rambling about my past relationships. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a very happy Halloween. Um, yeah, have fun with that. And here's a. I mentioned what I was probably doing Sunday, but on Saturday we're gonna go see K-pop Demon Hunters in the theater again because it has returned to theaters. So we're getting together with a friend of my daughter's, and we're all just gonna sing our hearts out. So that'll be fun. So yeah, have a fun and safe Halloween, and hopefully you'll join me Saturday night for the next part of my run of the Forgotten Key, the Zelda Maker Zelda 1 NES hack that has me up against increasingly difficult combat situations. That'll be on the 1st of November, Saturday evening, at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, like all of my streams start. Bob Q says, cancel your Saturday plans to play Zelda. There's no need to do that because we're going to be seeing the movie at around 1:15 or 1:30 in the afternoon. So, and the stream will commence at 10:30 p.m. Eastern as planned. So, yes, I hope you'll join me for that, and thank you very much for watching. You have many choices when it comes to Twitch, YouTube, the internet at large, or you could even be playing a game yourself. But you're here, so thank you. And please do take care of yourself. The news isn't getting better. In particular, I know there's a lot of folks who say, if you like this, please like, subscribe, follow, whatever. I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is, if you enjoyed this, please consider donating to your local food bank, local chapter of Feeding America, or to the greater Feeding America organization. Why? Because a lot of folks are going to lose their SNAP benefits soon, thanks to the goons in charge who are trying to blame everything on the Democrats, but we all know who's in charge. And, well, we're going to have to pick up the slack. So it's the responsibility of those who are fortunate enough to help lift up those that can't lift themselves. So I'm going to be making some donations over the coming days, and I hope that if you are in a good position to do so, obviously, you know, put on your oxygen mask first before helping the person next to you. If you're in a position to help, I would encourage you to do that. Do that instead of subscribe to me. It would be better if you donated to your local food bank or other hunger organization. I'm sure they can use the money, and well, I think everyone will appreciate it too. So please consider that, and take care of yourself. Please be well. Taking care of others around you, great, but you're going to need to take care of yourself if you want to be in the best position to do that. So please do that because yourself is important. Till next time, be well. Take care.